Nani? Bayo wa mushindayo. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed that little funny intro. Honestly, that was something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just kept forgetting, so I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Guys, this is episode 15 of our Q&A series. And guys, today we got a decent amount of questions. Now, if you want your questions answered for the next episode, leave them in the comment section below. And let's get right to it. The first question is from X Studios 3000, and he says, what is your top 3 Star Wars TV series? Definitely 2008 Clone Wars. Honestly, that was the stuff that I grew up on, and a lot of other people did. Introduced great characters like Ahsoka, Captain Rex, and Cad Bane. Fixed a lot of the issues that the prequels had. We got to see the really good friendship between Anakin and Obi-Wan, which I always liked about that. The second, my second favorite TV show, I would say, has to be the 2003 Clone Wars series that lasted for 3 seasons, and it was actually put into separate volumes, Volume 1 and 2. And I believe, if I'm correct, the episodes were like 3 minutes long. Now, even though it was that long, it did really well for its time, and I really loved General Grievous in that show. Honestly, I might do a comparison on the 2003 General Grievous and the 2008 Clone Wars General Grievous, if you guys would like to see that kind of Star Wars topic and kind of get my opinion on which one is my most favorited and which one is just better. So, anyway, the next question... Oh, wait, no. I can't go into the next question. I forgot the third one, which is The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is really, really good. Not even gonna lie. Fans who really didn't... Like, people who weren't Star Wars fans ended up going onto Disney Plus and watching The Mandalorian. And constantly, like, family members were like, hey, have you seen the new episode of Mandalorian? And when me and my family during Christmas watched season 1 of The Mandalorian, chapter 1 through 8, my family who lives in Texas absolutely loved it, and this was literally right after we watched The Rise of Skywalker. And they said that the storytelling was so much better, and they said that and my cousin had said that these people understand Star Wars, and I was just like, oh, which he's not wrong, to be completely honest, but hey, we might talk about that in a later video. Who knows? The next question is from Ryan Studios, and he says, would you rather never build a MOC ever again or build another Lego set? Now, here's the question. Now, let's say this. If I were to continue building MOCs, would I have a limited amount of parts, or would I not have a limited amount of parts? Now, if I didn't, I would definitely choose Lego sets, but if I had a limited amount of parts for MOCs, I can build vehicles with those parts. Now, I have done custom vehicles, but I can do like starfighters and walkers and stuff. So do I have unlimited parts or not? I think I'm going to go with sets for the time being until that question is answered. We'll see what Ryan responds with in the next episode. Skyrin says, what do you think about the new 501st Battle Pack? I kind of wish that the Bark Speeder wasn't a little too big. I think it just looks a tad bit too big, but who knows, maybe that's just the pictures. But I hate it when Lego oversizes the ATRT. Obviously, there's many MOCs that have done minifig scales of ATRTs, but can Lego just give us a set with a minifig scaled ATRT for a minifigure, please? That's all I wanted to see. Now, the Bark Speeder was a cool addition. The 501st Clone Jet Trooper, awesome. But the major disappointment, the one thing that I'm probably going to be disappointed on day one, is that they're going to go out of stock, because Lego is actually letting everyone pre-order them on their website. Now, if you think about that, those sets are going to go out of stock, and then when Walmart and Target has them, they're going to go out of stock, and then everyone who literally shows up like a week later all the Walmarts and all the Targets and the Lego stores are gonna be like, where's our 501st Legion Clone Legion set? And I'm gonna end up picking up 2 on day 1. But I'm not gonna pay 7 because I'm not like M&R Productions or the Brick Wiz to where they could spend, or Solid Brick Studios that could spend hundreds of dollars on Lego sets. I'm just not that type of person who just goes ahead and does that. The next question is from Rebel Friend, and he says, "Do you think Revenge of the Sith isn't overrated? Is overrated? Because I sure do. Honestly, I love Revenge of the Sith, even though the dialogue's really bad. For a film that came out in 2005, it looks like a film that would have came out in like the 2010s, to be honest. Like, the film did so, like, even though the dialogue was bad, like, prequel dialogue, completely bad. Phantom Menace, you had no idea exactly what the plot was. Attack of the Clones, you had a terrible romance. Episode 3 kind of brought that romance in, and then kind of made Anakin and Obi-Wan seem more like friends than the previous 2 films. But we got the Clone Wars, and we got we got the friendship that we were supposed to be getting. But honestly, I don't think it's an overrated film. It is an okay and decent film. 1 second. Alrighty, I am currently back. I had to go do something. So, to finish the question, honestly, I don't think it's an overrated film. I think it's an alright film. And for that, I'm gonna have to watch the film again just to do a review. So, now let's get on to the final 2 questions, and this is from EK Star Wars. Do you own Darth Vader's castle? 1 second. See this right here? This is my child. Okay. So the final question is from Infernal Breaks, and he says, "What is your opinion on the most important thing to see in a movie?" Obviously, I'm gonna pick on a little on The Last Jedi. Storytelling. The story. If you're gonna do a film, obviously you're gonna have to have the story, and then you're gonna have a plot within the story, and you have to have good character arcs within the story, and not only that, you're gonna have to have good dialogue. So I'm kind of picking on The Last Jedi, but I'm also picking on the prequels a bit because the dialogue, the plot. I mean, not the plot holes. Not knowing where the plot is leading to from the Phantom Menace. Bad character arcs. For Finn and Poe in The Last Jedi, because Rian Johnson did the same thing that J.J. Abrams did with Finn, doing the exact same arc. And he made Poe more of an a-hole and everything, because obviously he's a cocky pilot, but also, to be fair, he is a commander, so he should know this already. So he made Poe an asshole, an a-hole, and then he did the same thing with Finn from the previous film. Where was I going with this? Anyway, I think, honestly, to be completely fair, not every film is perfect, but I think the most important thing within a film is a good story. Can we just get a film to where we have a good story for once? We haven't seen anything like this in a very long time. But now, for terms for Star Wars, it was The Force Awakens. Even though it kind of took a lot of elements from A New Hope, it was still an enjoyable movie, and it was a good story. But we haven't seen a lot of those movies, and the prequels. You gotta kind of get my point. So that is pretty much it for episode 15, guys, of my Q&A series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was actually a pretty interesting video, and I might actually have to do some more videos because of some of the questions that you gave me, and I felt like I should do videos on them. So anyway, guys, see you all next time. Peace out.